And Duluth Harbor Monsters football is on the air. Live from the deck tonight, it is the Arena League semifinal battle between the Harbor Monsters and the Ozarks Lunkers. Hi, everybody. Tom Stalker with you. We are in the Twin Ports radio only tonight, and we will be on the Arena League YouTube network in a few minutes, streaming video. We're also streaming tonight's game on northlandfan.com. So with the finishing sprint, 4 consecutive wins to finish the season for the Harbor Monsters, they are able to host this game against the third-place team in the league, the Ozarks, who finished the year with 4 consecutive losses. 2 of the wins for the Monsters, 2 of the losses for the Lunkers at the hands of the Harbor Monsters. It is the 4th time these two teams will have met this inaugural season of the Arena League. Well, you know, when we get to like NCAA tournament time, you always hear, well, can you beat a good team 3 times? Well, we're going to find out if you can beat a good team 4 times, because the Harbor Monsters have won all 3 previous meetings between these two, going all the way back to July, June the 15th makes that, when they won on a last-second catch by Bo Strong, which kept the game from going into overtime. And the Harbor Monsters won back on June 15, 44-38. Then they met in Springfield, Missouri. That's the home base for the Lunkers. They met on July 6th. Final score, Harbor Monsters won 67-60 in a game that, frankly, was not as close as the 7-point differential was. Harbor Monsters had a 19-point lead in the 4th quarter of that game. And then the last time they met here, just 2 weeks ago tonight, where the Harbor Monsters were absolutely dominant. They led 37-0 at halftime and defeated the Lunkers 51-18. Fewest points allowed to an opponent in this debut year of the Arena League, 51-18. Coming into this game tonight, the Harbor Monsters closed it out with a win in Waterloo, Iowa, against the Iowa Woo, winning 45-21 in a game, as it turned out, really didn't mean that much, because even if Kansas City had lost the last week to the Ozarks, by virtue of the 2 previous wins, the Harbor Monsters had clinched the 2nd seed in the 4-team lead. Also tonight, the other 2 teams playing tonight in Kansas City, the Iowa Woo and the Kansas City Goats, who finished the year 7-1. Last I heard, they were still playing that game outdoors on a high school field with artificial surface. And, however, should they win tonight against Iowa, they will host the championship game, and that is scheduled, they announced earlier this week, for the big arena in Kansas City. We used to call it Kemper Arena. Now it's called Hy-Vee Arena, sponsored by a grocery store chain there in the Kansas City area. And that will be the scene of the first Arena League championships. But you got to get there. And the Harbor Monsters coming into this game tonight with some familiar names back on the roster. They were banged up, but Terrence Wenzel back on the roster tonight. K.J. Felder back on the roster tonight. Mo Strong available tonight, one of the top receivers in the league. And, of course, leading the way for the Harbor Monsters, quarterback Javante Johnson, leading the league with 1,783 yards passing, 223 yards passing per game, and also threw for 29 touchdowns this year. And so with a lot of the banged-up Harbor Monsters back available this evening, plus some impressive newcomers like Hassan Brockman. Brockman coming into this game, he's rushed 11 times, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he also backed up the quarterback Johnson when he got banged up in the game here against Ozarks, plus the game basically was out of hand, and he was very impressive as Brockman in that game, 9 of 10 passing, 78 yards, 3 touchdowns in his Harbor Monsters debut. Also, a couple of impressive performances for Jarvey Flowers. 11 catches, 136 yards, 3 touchdowns. In the July 20th game against Ozarks, he had 8 receptions, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns, and converted 2 of 3 two-point afters. Also available back in the lineup this evening includes the like of Ray Gant, who was on the roster early in the season. On the injured list and not available tonight, Richie Anderson, wide receiver, along with Ahmad Butler, defensive back, and Derek Daniels Jr., a linebacker. In the contest tonight, the quarterback for the Ozarks is likely to be Matt Rush. In his games against the Harbor Monsters, he's completed 41% of his passes, 26 of 63, 272 yards, 5 touchdowns in 3 games. Number 1 receiver for them, Kendrick Payne, 18 catches against the Monsters this year, 224 yards and 3 touchdowns. They also have a very good return man, running back Ronnie Bertelsmeyer, who against the Harbor Monsters, 8 catches, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Coming into the game tonight, the Harbor Monsters now scoring more than giving up. They have averaged 43 points a game, and they have surrendered 42 points a game. But seeing Mo Strong back in there, seeing KJ Felder back in there, and Terrence Wenzel. Wenzel with 13 catches this year, 128 yards, 21 yards a catch, 2 touchdowns. His longest reception, 34 yards this season. Also, strong defenders like Lavelle Spruce, who usually plays the rush. He's right there on the line. 16 tackles this year in the games against the Ozarks and 2.5 sacks on the season. And Travis Whitlock, who came up with a nice touchdown catch last week, has 10 catches this year. He is the center as well, and he's got a little additional responsibility, not just the center snap, but if he happens to be out there to receive, he's got to be more than 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. If they're in the shadow of the end zone, he cannot catch a pass inside the 5-yard line. So for those of you who may be new to arena football, we will try to bring you up to speed as quickly as we can. And again, for the folks that are viewing on the Arena League YouTube network, we're broadcasting radio in the Duluth Superior Twin Ports. And we're broadcasting, in fact, you're listening in the Twin Ports. on WEBC 106.5 FM, 560 AM Duluth Superior. So here we are. This will be win or lose. You lose, season's over. You win, well, looks like you're going to Kansas City next week if Kansas City, on paper, the strong favorite against the 1-7 Iowa Woo this year. The Lunkers here tonight wearing white jerseys, black pants. They have red helmets. And Rip the Harbor Monster is being introduced for the folks here at the deck. It's the Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center, literally on the shore of Lake Superior, the biggest and greatest of the Great Lakes, right here in what they call the Twin Ports, Duluth Superior. So excitement tonight here. And if you're listening in on 560 AM or 106.5 FM, hey, it's raining out there. Raining pretty good. And what's the big advantage between arena football and, that NFNL league? It's not raining here. Not raining at all. Nice and dry. The arena, home of the Harbor Monsters this season, used to be the home for University of Minnesota Duluth hockey, who has won national championships. They play in a relatively new arena next door called Amsoil Arena. The Harbor Monster cheer team on the turf here at the deck as they're about to introduce the Harbor Monsters to the crowd here at the deck. Good crowds this whole season here in Duluth. And looking even better for next year when the league will expand by 50%. They'll be just down the road a couple hours in Eau Claire, the Eau Claire Jammers. And the Hots.
In the classroom, everything we do, we want to dominate. We want to have that mindset, kill a fly with a smash. But it's not about the fly with just kids. It's about the fly just watch.
The Harbor Monsters about to be introduced for those listening on radio. That sound that you heard, that audio was from their Psych Up video shown on the big screen here at the deck. Well, we've got smoke coming out from the entranceway in the end zone down to our right. And the Harbor Monsters non-starters will come out, followed by the starters in this one here tonight. Glad you're with us, whether it's radio in the Twin Ports or on the Arena League YouTube video network. Our football radio broadcast also on northlandfan.com. The Harbor Monsters at home this year, 2-2. The home wins were against Iowa and Ozarks. The two home losses were against Kansas City and Iowa, which turned out to be Iowa's only regular season victory. They finished 1-7. Harbor Monsters finished 5-3. Starters being introduced to the crowd here this evening. And again, looking to extend the great momentum they had down the home stretch. It was a tough 58-57 loss here to Kansas City. Third game of the season, June 22nd. The next week, Harbor Monsters obviously showed effect from that as they lost a rather decisive 41-22 game to the Iowa Woo, but then bounced back with a 67-60 win at Springfield, Missouri. Then a 52-41 win over Iowa here. Then a 51-18 win over the Ozarks here, where they led 37-0 at halftime. And they closed out the regular season at Iowa last week, Waterloo, winning 45-21. The wins for the Ozarks this year, they opened the season with a 69-40 win over Iowa. Then, 2 weeks later, won in double overtime at Iowa, 52-46. They were the only team to beat Kansas City in the regular season, June 29th, 69-59. So you have to show this team respect despite coming into this game with a 4-game losing streak. They lost at Kansas City last week, 61-28, but again, basically a meaningless game, and the Ozarks were badly banged up. At one point, so were the Harbor Monsters. It's a high, hard contact game. Not only the tackles, but getting banged into the boards, receivers leaping to make catches, winding up over the hockey boards, which is basically what we're playing inside of, folks. A 50-yard field, 85 feet wide, and 20-second play clock. 15-minute quarters, of which the clock does not stop except for scoring, penalties, or injuries, or change of possession. We'll be back with more from the deck. It's the AFL semis back after this here on 560, 106.5, and the YouTube network.
Stop by Duluth Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade by the mall. Our buffet is stocked with a variety of delicious pizza that you can choose from. We also got fried chicken, dessert, and even a salad bar. After some food and smiles, hit up our large arcade. Win some tickets that you can cash in or save for later. Pizza Ranch also offers fundraising opportunities for nonprofits, as well as catering for your events.
Your journey to a healthier and more relaxed you starts with a new Setri Barrel sauna for your home or cabin. Handcrafted in northern Minnesota with locally sourced cedar wood, our 45 years of carpentry experience has raised the bar for sauna quality, so you enjoy meticulous craftsmanship, durability, and attention to details your family will appreciate. Models from 6x6 to 7x12. See the full lineup and learn more at SetryBarrelsSaunas.com.
Has your roof seen better days? Did harsh winter weather cause ice damage? Look no further than Peralt Construction for all your roofing needs. With their expertise in all roof types from asphalt to metal, they can provide the solutions you require. Prepare your home for whatever nature has in store. Don't wait any longer. Let Peralt Construction replace your roof today, ensuring the beauty and protection of your home for years to come. Give Peralt Construction a call at 218-723-8477 and schedule a free in-home consultation.
The Star-Spangled Banner here at the deck. About to get the coin toss at the 25-yard line. Referee tonight, Tyler Downs. Line judge, Rolf Fieberger. And the back judge, Lucas Carnas. We have two sky judges up here in the press box, Ray Cozy and Billy Taps. So as they track down the captains, we'll get the coin toss here in Duluth, Minnesota. Glad you're with us. And with the coin toss, basically it's the decision of who's going to receive and who's going to conduct the throw-off. It really doesn't matter which end you're defending. Here in Duluth, we have traditional hockey boards with the rounded corners, where in Springfield they have 90-degree corners. Gives you a little bit more room in the end zones. As the line judge, back shove, has scored the captains to the 25-yard line. Both teams shaking hands. You've got Lavelle Spruce for the Monsters, along with Travis Whitlock, their setter, Mo Strong. Also there is Javante Johnson, their quarterback, and Captain Henry Piget are out there for the coin toss. And the coin toss is being conducted by former Minnesota Viking Robert Taylor.
Robert Tate is going to toss the coin. What do you call Ozark? Ozark calls tails. It's going to hit the ground. It is heads. Duluth, you want to toss. You're going to receive. Which way do you want to throw? Okay, right there, right here. Let me get over here.
All right, the Harbor Monsters
Duluth will receive. All right, shake hands. Good luck, gentlemen.
We hope to get a visit with Robert Tate at halftime, former wide receiver, defensive back for the Vikings, along with a couple of other teams, a 9-year career, Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals for Robert Tate. And, of course, most of his career was with the Vikings, where he played wide receiver for a year, and then after that was turned into a defensive back for the rest of his career. So here we go, the Harbor Monsters wearing all the yellow helmets, jersey, pants, yellow helmets with the Harbor Monster logo on the sides. And as we mentioned, red helmets, white jerseys, black numerals, black pants for the Ozarks here this evening. By the way, of course, they're called the Lunkers. At great vacation area down there in the Ozarks, great bass fishing. You can go right out the back door and get a few good largemouth bass and smallmouth bass right outside the deck here. So the throw off, instead of a kickoff, the Lunkers will throw it from the end zone. Throwing will be Ronnie Bertelsmeyer. And back deep, KJ Felder back in the end zone down to our right as we describe a lot of this for our radio listeners as well as video. Here we go. It bounces at the 11, and it will stop. It must bounce inside the 10, and so the Harbor Monsters will get it at midfield.
The ball did not reach the 10-yard line. Therefore, we have a touchback. We're going to put it at the 25-yard line.
So from the 25, our indoor version of the 50. So great position already. So here we go, Javante Johnson. Nobody in the league has thrown for more yards than he has. Travis Whitlock, center. 3 up on correction, 4 up on the line. You have to have at least 3. And in motion, Mo Strong, straight ahead, far side. Pass caught by McAllister, 15, 10, 5. No indication yet. It looks like they're going to mark him against the boards, far side, at the 4-yard line. It is first and goal from the 4-yard line. Quick pass to the far side to Ladarian McAllister. Now 3 up on the line. In motion, Jarvey Flowers from the near side. Handoff, cutting to the near side behind the block. Felder down to about the 2-yard line. So Felder, great kick returner or throw returner, gets it down to the 3-yard line. Picked up a yard. Second and goal from the 3. Now Flowers wide to the near side. You have a 2-man backfield as Flowers circles to the far side. Handoff, Felder knocked down hard on the near side. The tackle, Michael Witherspoon. A strong, hard stop at about the 2-yard line. Third and goal from the 2. As the defense for Ozarks sending a message early, this is going to be a hard-hitting game. 4 on the line. 2 men in the backfield. The toss, back it goes to Brockmeyer, or Brockman, I should say. Brockman spun to the turf by Josh Evans, the linebacker, for a loss back to the 4. And so it'll be 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Inside the 4, call it. Call it the 3. There is no 3.5-yard line. 4 or 5 up on the line. Leaving Johnson, the quarterback, gets the snap, rolls far side. Catch at the 2. Tackled at the 2, trying to get to the far side. Josh Evans, the linebacker. And it'll go over on downs at the 1-yard line for the Ozarks. 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. So the drive goes 24 yards but stalls on a strong defensive stand by the Ozarks. In the backfield, you've got Bertelsmeyer, and right next to him is Lorenzo Brown. 2-man backfield. Brown, quick pass, tipped into the air, intercepted, and taken in for a touchdown. A pick 6. A pick 6 for the Harbor Monsters. And that is Dante Mason. Mason with the pick six. Mason in 2 games, 2 interceptions, now 3 games, 3 interceptions. It was tipped high into the air. Mason made the catch just outside the goal line and took it in. So now they have the ball at the 10-yard line. So the Harbor Monsters going for 2. 4 up on the line, man in motion, far side, that's Mo Strong. Johnson, back deep, directing traffic. Now is chased to the far side, deflected away from Mo Strong on a strong cover by Ed Sands. So no good. So with 11:07 to go first quarter, it is a 6-0 lead for the Duluth Harbor Monsters off the interception by Dante Mason. So a good start as now the Harbor Monsters will throw it from right to left. And back on the throw-off is Mo Strong. And back deep is Prince Shinola. Shinola deep in the end zone down to our left. Mo Strong will let it fly. He's hit the rafters here a couple of times. High, and it made it through. Shinola takes it off the base of the wall. Near side of the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Knocked out of bounds by Mo Strong at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Ozarks at their own 17-yard line. So, after just 1 offensive snap, they'll start this drive with a little more comfort zone between themselves and their defending end zone. Matt Rush back to get the snap. Rush, swing pass near side. Correction, Rush back to the far side. Long pass through the hands inside the 5-yard line of the intended receiver, Bertelsmeyer, the intended receiver, incomplete as they were going for the big play. 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. And looks like Sands is in between 2 running backs. Bertelsmeyer on the far side. Near side is Rush. 3 up on the line. Sands, wearing number 8. Drops back, pumps, throws it, thrown out of play, far side, and a Benna Ford football for a lucky youngster. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 at their 17-yard line. So they need to get it just across midfield, a couple of yards into the Harbor Monsters zone. This is Ed Sands. And snap and a forced swing pass far side, incomplete for Jackson Mitchell. Pressure put on him very quickly, and he just had to get rid of it. Now it'll be 4th and 10 at the 17.
Ozarks have selected to surrender. It'll be 1st down, Duluth. Go on this way.
So it'll go back to the Harbor Monster 15. Instead of a punt, you're allowed to surrender on 4th down, and your opponent will get the ball at their own 15-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 Monsters at their own 15, leading 6-0. 9:05 remaining in the opening quarter. The clock does stop on change of possessions. Good crowd on hand here. Yeah, they're watching themselves on the big screen above the end zone down to our right. All right, here we go. McAllister's the short man in the backfield. Johnson, he gets it from McAllister. Just outside the goal line. Sidesteps pressure. Penalty marker is down. And he runs to the 25 and slides down at the 21-yard line. But we have a powerhouse bar in Proctor penalty.
There was a block in the back. Offense, number 44. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Block in the back. And so they will move the football.
Half the distance to the goal.
It'll be half the distance. So in between the 7 and 8, so we'll call it the 8-yard line. 1st and 17 from their own 8-yard line. You can see the play clock, upper part of your screen, down to 15, down to 14. Javante Johnson, quarterback in the end zone. Whitlock with the snap. Taking their time on the count, down to 1, get the snap there. Javante passes just wide on a crossing pattern from near side to far side. K.J. Felder just off his fingertips. So it'll be 2nd down and 17 from the 8-yard line. And again, incomplete pass there. Clock does not stop. 6-0 Monsters on a defensive pick 6 on the Ozarks' first snap on their first possession. Back to Javante. 2-man pressure, throwing deep, and he had K.J. Felder open, but overthrew him. Witherspoon back defensively. So it brings up a 3rd and 17 back at the Duluth 8-yard line. As we're now halfway through the first quarter. So they need to get the ball up to the 25-yard line for a fresh set of downs. 2 men in the backfield, man in motion far side. As Brockman pitches it back to Johnson, out of the end zone, running to the 10, to the 15, still on his feet, tried to give ground, but was taken down on the play. Tackled there by Sands along with Greg Travis. They give him progress to the 15. He picks up 7, and it'll be 4th down and 10 from the 15-yard line, and the Harbor Monsters surrender. And it'll be 1st and 10 Ozarks.
Duluth has elected to surrender. It'll be the Ozarks ball at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
At their own 15, 1st and 10. So defense is really playing the number 1 hand early in this game. Neither team has been able to get a first down with their offense so far. Jackson Mitchell will center. Bertelsmeyer in motion. Flushed out of the pocket near side. Pass incomplete by Sands. The pressure put on by the Harbor Monsters, Terrence Wenzel. Brings up a 2nd and 10. At the Ozarks 15-yard line. Najee Kelly wide to the near side. They have a wide out far side. Quarterback is Sands. Gets the snap. Throwing it long down the far side. Double coverage, and it's incomplete. Coming over Henry Biget to provide the second man on the double coverage. Also defending on the play for the Monsters. Piget was on one side, the other was the free safety. So now 3rd and 10 from the 15. Sand up, throwing, tip, nearly intercepted. It wound up right in the hands of defensive back. That was in the hands of Javante.
Ozarks have elected to surrender. It'll be 1st down and 10.
Well, first time we've seen this. Already, each team has surrendered twice. So with 4:55 to go in the opening quarter, it is 1st and 10. Harbor Monsters at their 15-yard line. The touchdown, a deflected pass into the air, taken in for the score by Dante Mason. So here we go. Javante, lone man back, 5 up on the line. Flowers to the near side. Mo Strong far side. Quick out pass. Mo trying to escape. Carries a couple of tacklers, including Ed Sands, who also plays defensive back. They pick up yardage to the 20, so it'll be 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 5. 4:20 to go, first quarter. Again, 5 up on the line. Whitlock snapping it back to Javante Johnson. Snap. Good snap. Javante throws. Caught at the 17 far side. And right back to the line of scrimmage on the catch for Mo Strong. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 20-yard line. Defense, both sides, has controlled the pace of this game from the start. KJ Felder will be a wideout in motion, straight ahead far side. Curls to the near side, gets the pitch. KJ to the 20, tripped up there to the 22-yard line. Tripped up on the play by Witherspoon. So they give it at the 22. It'll be 4th down, 3 yards to go. KJ Felder, good on the run this year. Man in motion, straight ahead, far side. Johnson gets the snap, quick pressure. Catch made, and down to the 23-yard line for a 1st down on the catch is Ladarian McAllister. It's a Minority Lumber 1st down. So it's 1st and 10. First down by play for either team. It is at the 24 of the Ozarks. Man in motion, straight ahead, snap back to Johnson. Johnson firing, and, well, it went by one receiver running the short route, and then it was underthrown, throwing into the end zone for Felder. So it brings up 2nd and 10 from the 24 of the Lunkers. Under 2 minutes for the first quarter. Strong wide to the far side. Flowers to the near side. Strong in motion. Snap back to Johnson. Over the middle. Picked off. Intercepted. 25-20. Inside the 15-yard line by Brock Carter. And a penalty marker thrown at the end of the play. But I believe the interception will stand up. So Carter, all alone, picks up the interception, but then, as referee Tyler Downs talks it over.
There are 2 fouls on the play. both on the same team. Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 9. That penalty would be 15 yards from the previous spot.
All right.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit, defense number 9. That penalty declined. It'll be first down, Duluth.
The late hit on Travis is declined. Hands to the face on Travis is the penalty, negating the interception, and the ball will be down first and goal at the Lunkers 6-yard line. Well, wait a minute now. All right, they're going to put it down at the 12. Linesman was standing at the 6-yard line. First and goal from the 12. It's not first and goal, first and 10.
Timeout, Ozark. This is their first of the half.
Ozark with the first of their 3 timeouts each team gets per half. And the timeout called with 1:42 remaining as the Lunkers got to regroup because they were pretty sure they had just taken the football away on the interception by Carter. But 2 penalties called on Travis. The hands to the face was enforced, and the ball moved down to the 12-yard line of the Lunkers, where it'll be first and 10 with under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. At halftime, we'll visit with former Viking defensive back Robert Tate. We'll also hear the commissioner's corner at halftime. Quick timeout. 3 up on the line. Now Flowers wide to the near side. Low Strong to the far side. 2 back for the snap. Flowers is in front. He gets the snap. Pitch back to Brockman. Now quick pass to Johnson. Throws into the end zone. Broken up. Well played defensively. Reaching around to knock it away was Sands. Intended for Strong in the end zone. So it'll be second down and 10 from the 12 of the Lunkers. These 2 teams have played some low-scoring first halves. 2 in the backfield. Johnson ahead of Brockman. Johnson to Brockman on the pitch behind him. Brockman can run. Brockman to the 15, to the 10, breaks a tackle and slides over the goal line, 1-yard line. He gets 11. He went down at the 1s. So it'll be first and goal. Watch it again on our replay as he breaks away from the tackle, then broke away again from Tobias Little and is down at the 1-yard line. First and goal at the Lunkers 1. 4 up on the line. And
the ruling on the field is the runner was short of the goal line. The previous play is under further review.
All right. So the Sky judges, Ray Cozy, Billy Taffs, on the other end of press row here, watching the replay. Great presence of mind by Brockman. Broke a hand tackle, got by another tackle, and that's why the guys paid to do that replay and judge it. We watch from ground level. That's Little.
After review, the player was not down by contact. He made the goal line. Touchdown, Duluth.
Well, as you heard, a 12-yard touchdown by Brockman. The ball was not down by contact. So with 17 seconds, now they will run the clock on the point after. And the Harbor Monsters will go for 1 on the point after. Flowers wide to the near side. Whitlock centering. He's got Mo Strong. McAllister either side of him. The snap goes to Brockman. Quick swing pass behind and knocked out of bounds by Flowers. Didn't get led with the pass very well. So with 2.5 seconds to go first quarter, Harbor Monsters with a 12-0 lead in the Arena League semifinal game. Arena Mania 1. Glad you're with us. Listening in on radio in the Twin Ports, 560 AM, 106.5 FM, Northland Fan, and video streaming on the Arena League YouTube network. So the Lunkers will get it back. However, 2 plays after they thought they had gotten it. Mo Strong, the throw off from the end zone below to our right, and it is bouncing at the 1, bounces out of bounds. It'll come out to the 5-yard line on the touchback. 1st and 10 Lunkers at their own 5-yard line. Well, 1 play left for the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10. And Sand and Bertelsmeyer are in the backfield. Wide out to the near side is Rush. 3 up on the line. Mitchell centers. Handoff Bertelsmeyer to far side to the 10 to the 15 and brought down at the 19-yard line, tackled by Deron Maxwell.
That is the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter here in Duluth. The Harbor Monsters lead the Ozarks Lunkers 12-0. Back with the second quarter after this.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Has your roof seen better days? Did harsh winter weather cause ice damage? Look no further than Peralt Construction for all your roofing needs. With their expertise in all roof types from asphalt to metal, they can provide the solutions you require. Prepare your home for whatever nature has in store. Don't wait any longer. Let Peralt Construction replace your roof today, ensuring the beauty and protection of your home for years to come. Give Peralt Construction a call at 218-723-8477 and schedule a free in-home consultation.
Your journey to a healthier and more relaxed you starts with a new Setri Barrel sauna for your home or cabin. Handcrafted in northern Minnesota with locally sourced cedar wood, our 45 years of carpentry experience has raised the bar for sauna quality, so you enjoy meticulous craftsmanship, durability, and attention to details your family will appreciate. Models from 6x6 to 7x12. See the full lineup and learn more at SetriBarrelsSaunas.com.
Stop by Duluth Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade by the mall. Our buffet is stocked with a variety of delicious pizza that you can choose from. We also got fried chicken, dessert, and even a salad bar. After some food and smiles, hit up our large arcade. Win some tickets that you can cash in or save for later. Pizza Ranch also offers fundraising opportunities for nonprofits, as well as catering for your events.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
We open up the second quarter. Ozarks will have it on a first down at their own 23-yard line after an 18-yard run by Bertelsmeyer. Bertelsmeyer, one of the toughest, hard-nosed players in this league. So here we go, 1st and 10 now, second play of this drive for the Ozarks. Sends his back. Correction. That is Brown. Brown throwing, broken up at the last moment on a great defensive play by Javante Haynes, intended for Matt Rush down in the near corner of the end zone. Broke it up at the very last moment, putting up that arm to knock it down. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Lunkers at their own 23-yard line as we're early in the second quarter, 12-0 Duluth. Bertelsmeyer gets the handoff from Brown, and he is able to advance the ball, running to the far side to the 21-yard line. Bertelsmeyer actually, on that play, picks up a couple of yards. Be 3rd and 8 from the 21-yard line. Snap back. Quick pass over the middle. Caught. Hit immediately at the 24. On the catch is Bertelsmeyer. Tackled immediately on the play by Dante Mason. It'll be at the 24-yard line. It's 4th down and 3 yards to go. 4th and 3. 3 up on the line. Rush wide to the near side. Man in motion, Bertelsmeyer. Pass. Bertelsmeyer can't make the catch. He had caught it, but the hit separated him from the football. Once again, big hit by Dante Mason, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Harbor Monsters. Maybe we can look at that hit, the great contact by Dante Mason, as that ball was there, well delivered. So the ball will be at the Lunkers 24. Watch. On the pass, simultaneous contact, the ball, and Mason. 1st and 10 from the 24 of the Lunkers. Pass, somebody ran the wrong pattern. Only person there was the defensive back, Ed Sands. And I believe Brown may have been playing quarterback 6, not 8. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Monsters from the 24 of the Lunkers. Block the snap back. Quick pass caught by Felder to the 25. Breaks free to the 20. Tough to bring down. Finally tackled by Tobias Little at the 15-yard line. Felder with the catch. So it's at the 15-yard line, a pickup of 9, 3rd and 1 at the 15. Under 12 minutes remaining, 12-0 Duluth here in Duluth, Minnesota. 4 up on the line, 2 in the backfield. Johnson the snap, hands off to Felder, tried to quickly get outside, and he is corralled quickly on the play by Josh Evans, the linebacker. Brought him down at the 17, a loss of a couple of yards. It'll be 4th and 3 from the 17 of the Lunkers. 2 in the backfield. Johnson. Back it goes. That is Brockman. Brockman fires. Catch made inside the 10 and down to the far side. Hauling that in from behind, Ladarian McAllister. Pass was a bit behind him, but he gathered it in and takes it down. A 10-yard gain, first and goal from the 7. .10:25 remaining in the second quarter. Whitlock snaps to Johnson, fires immediately, overthrown in the near corner. Looking for Mo Strong, covered on the play, looked like by Sand. So it'll be second down and goal from the 7 of the Lunkers. Up 12-0, the Monsters in the shadow of the end zone again. Well, goalposts cast shadows. I'm not sure end zones really do, but it's a different kind of football game. Snap back to Johnson. Quick pass, gathered in outside the 5 by Brockman. He picks up a yard to the 6. Third and goal from the 6-yard line. Hassan Brockman, very versatile, good runner, good passer. So it's third and goal. McAllister, the short man, Johnson gets it on the pitch from McAllister, who picks up a blocker. Sidestepping Johnson, throws in the end zone wide, right inside the goal line, looking for Terrence Wenzel. So it'll be fourth and goal from the 6. No surrendering here. Almost midway through the second quarter. McAllister, short man in the backfield, gets it, pitches back to Johnson. Johnson being pressured. He can run, though, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Harbor Monsters! Wide open lane on the near side for Javante Johnson. A 6-yard run. And an 18-0 lead with just over 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So they'll go for the 1 point after. You've got Felder wide far side, Strong wide near side. Johnson, lone man in the backfield, throws into the end zone, leaping catch for the 1 point after by Mo Strong. A penalty marker.
Offside. Defense number 9. That penalty is declined. Only good.
And so, add 7 to the 12-0 lead, 19-0. 7:44 to go in the second quarter here at the deck in Duluth. Great run pass option executed by Javante Johnson. Rolled to the near side, saw he had a wide open lane and took it all the way in on a 6-yard score. Mo Strong, there you see him. Good to have him back. This team was banged up as well. Both teams were last week. The Lunkers playing in 85-degree heat outdoors at Kansas City last week. That's wrong. But they had no other choice. They had problems with the floor at the historic Memorial Lawn. Great throw down at the 3. Bertelsmeyer across the field to the 10. Tried to turn the corner. Knocked down there by Mason. Mason with a nice tackle, special teams. It'll be first and 10 Lunkers at their own 15-yard line, trailing 19-0. So, let's see what the Lunkers do to answer. And indeed, that is Lorenzo Brown at quarterback. Behind him is Matt Rush. last game here between these two, Rush was the quarterback. Wide out to the far side, Rush in motion. Back to Brown, quick pass, caught at about the 17 and 3. 4 Harbor Monsters take him down. Looked like the first to hit him was Dante Mason. They spot the ball at the 20-yard line. Second down, 5 yards to go. All right, ring that cowbell. Or as you say in most of America, cowbell. Need more cowbell. Well, they've got 4 up on the line. Back now, Brown throws. Nice catch. With his back to the end zone is Kendrick Payne. First time we've called his name tonight. Turned around, had his back to the end zone, and takes it down to the 2-yard line. So, a 25-yard reception by Payne. First and goal at the Harbor Monster 2-yard line. Brown with Bartlesmeyer off his right hip in a pistol. Hands off and a fumble. And there's a pile up at about the 8-yard line. And they will sort them out. It is Lunkers' ball. Lunkers get it back. A 6-yard loss. Second and goal now from the 8-yard line. A pile. Boy, that football can really attract attention. Substitution. Great defensive player, Lavelle Spruce. He does a great job providing pressure on the opposing quarterback. And Wenzel also is up there.
Ozarks, this is their second of the half.
Will take their second of 3 timeouts. Great place for kids. And frankly, folks, not just here, but across the league. Very successful first year. Looking for more success just down the road. About 3 hours or so in Eau Claire, the Eau Claire Jammers, and Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the Wise Guys will play next year. Not only was Hot Springs one of the early spring training Major League Baseball sites, but it was also one of the winter relaxation spots for some of the gang from, well, like Chicago. And the horse logo from them because of the influence of Oaklawn Racetrack. Second and goal from the 8. Brown rolls far side, overthrows a man in the end zone. He overthrows Ren Rodriguez in the corner. Third and goal from the 8-yard line. This drive started back at their 15-yard line. Third and goal, 19-0 Duluth. Brown awaits the snap 7 yards deep. Gets it, steps up, throws, deflected and intercepted. Intercepted just outside the goal line. And returned by Wenzel. Wenzel, the interception. Another tip and an interception. Second interception of the night. Harbor Monsters will have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. And so the Lunkers are denied. Watch it. Wenzel. It drops back. The pass goes off the hands of the intended receiver, Kelly, and winds up in Wenzel's hands. And so it's at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10. Two-man backfield. Johnson, Felder. Quick pass to the 5 far side. Trying to circle around and getting knocked down at about the 1 yard line as Flowers. They will spot it at the 1. A loss of 4. Flowers on the reception. 2nd and 14 from the 1 yard line. Just over 4 minutes remaining, second quarter, 19-0 in favor of Duluth. Whitlock snaps from the 1 and keeps it. That's a penalty. You can't do that. I just know I saw that in the extensive book of the rules.
Snap infraction, offense, number 44, half the distance to the goal, second down.
So it's half the distance to the goal, so it'll go a foot and a half outside. Second down and call it 15 inside the 1 yard line. We used to do that play in the sandlots. Snap it, touch the quarterback's hands, and then the center runs with it. Nope, not in this league. Back near the board, snap to Jarve Johnson. Catch made at the 5. Trying to get free Flowers, and he gets free for an extra 5 yards to about the 10 yard line. Bringing up a third down play. They put the ball down at the 9, a pickup of 6. It is 3rd and 9 from the 9. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Yeah, they're making noise. Be down that close to the action. Wow. Whitlock to Johnson from the end zone. Catch at the 12. And a penalty marker thrown on the tackle. Whitlock the catch. Hit hard by Ed Sands, and he is barely moving now, starting to get up. That was an absolute slobber knocker both ways. That's an old football term. Well, then again, I'm an old football guy. So let's sort up.
Illegal touching, offense, number 44. Half the distance to the goal, loss of down, fourth down.
Illegal touching. He can't catch it inside the 5. He has to be at least 5 yards away. So it'll be 3rd down and just call it 9. Back at the 1 yard line.
Duluth has elected to surrender. It'll be 1st and 10. Ozark at the 15-yard line.
Okay, 4th and 10, they surrender. And so it will head down to the Lunkers 15-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 with just under 3 minutes remaining. Harbor Monsters leading 19-0. Last meeting between these two teams here, it was July the 20th. Harbor Monsters led 37-0 at halftime. They're looking to go 4 for 4 against the Lunkers. Both teams streaking into this playoff game. The Harbor Monsters with wins in their last 4. Unfortunately for the Lunkers, they've dropped their last 4. So it's at the 15. They start the clock. Play clock down to 10 already. Brown with a man in motion. Quick pass near side. Caught inside the 15 by Rush. And he's tackled at about the 17 on the play by Clarence Taylor. CT, Clarence Taylor. So they move it up. Call it the 18. 2nd and 7 from the 18-yard line. As we approach the Big Apple Bagels 2-minute warning. Low snap to Brown. Handoff juggled by Shinola. Shinola breaks a tackle, 20, 25, down the far side. He takes it all the way for the score. Prince Shinola, wide receiver, takes it in from 32 yards out. Broke a tackle or two along the way. And we're at the 2-minute mark, but they will give them the opportunity for the point after. And then we'll take the 2-minute warning break. Ball is at the 5 for a single point after. Score now 19-6. Rush wide to the near side. Shinola wide far side. Mitchell the snap. Brown throws. Caught at the 7 and getting stopped cold. Kendrick Payne at the 5. It's no good.
19, the Lunkers 6.
This is the 2-minute warning.
So the Big Apple Bagels 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go first half. Harbor Monsters lead at 19-6. Back after this.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
My name is Alex Kazitsa.
And I'm Matt Lambert.
At Building the Dream Duluth, we aim to tell the stories, struggles, successes, and day-to-day operations of business professionals and entrepreneurs.
But we're more than just stories. We are your local partners in all things digital marketing.
So if you or anyone you know has an entrepreneurial story that deserves to be told,
or if you're looking for a local partner that's committed to your business's success, look for Building the Dream Duluth.
Ronnie Bertelsmeyer with the throw off. Taken at the goal line. That's Felder to the 10, to the 15. Bounces off of Bertelsmeyer, who hangs on for the tackle at the Harbor Monster 22-yard line. Felder with the return, and they will spot it down. Look like the 22-23, call it the 22 of the Harbor Monsters. Now, incomplete passes will allow the clock to stop inside of 2 minutes. The play clock is running, or just about to. Clock is stopped on the change of possession. 5 up on the line. Javante, quarterback, single man backfield. Referee Tyler Downs checking they need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's number 6.
Timeout, Ozark. This is their third and final timeout of the half.
Take the timeout. Rodriguez, I believe, was coming out, or was that Evans? That was Evans. They didn't have 6 out there, so they had to take their third timeout, third and final timeout, with 1:49 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we will visit with former Minnesota Viking defensive back Robert Tate, and we'll also have the Commissioner's Corner visit during the intermission here at the deck in Duluth. You are listening to Harbor Monster Football, 560 AM, 106.5 FM, WEBC, Duluth Superior. So 1st and 10, their own 22. Wenzel in motion, straight ahead far side. Javante looking to throw. Unable to make the catch on the low throw, running towards the near side boards, is Wenzel, covered on the play by Witherspoon. That does stop the clock inside of 2 minutes each half. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Mo Strong comes out as a wide receiver, replacing Felder. Wait, Mo, come on back. No, Felder, come on back. There we go. They've got to take a timeout. They didn't have enough.
Duluth. This is their first time out of the half.
Their first time out. They didn't have enough on the field. 11, yeah, that's double digits. A little harder there. 6. But it's fast-moving action. We hope the folks in all of the inaugural Arena League markets have enjoyed great family entertainment, very reasonably priced, and looking for bigger and better things with a 6-team league next year. Among our sponsors, Menardi Lumber, you see on the sticks. All right, so the timeout, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 from their own 22 for Duluth. Mo wide out far side, Felder slot far side. Quarterback McAllister gets it, gives it back to Johnson, who can run to the 20, 25 to the 20, slides down at the Lunkers 15-yard line. That's an 18-yard run and a Menardi Lumber first down. They'll put it down at the 17. And it'll be 1st and 10. Harbor Monsters leading 19-6. First half, late in the first half. Whitlock, back it goes. Johnson, pass. McAllister to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Fumbles! And it's recovered at the 2 by the Lunkers. Recovered by Ed Sands. Oh, he was heading for the promised land. We'll see whether that was just scraped away from him or he lost the handle. Watch. You see him down the far side. Got a good block from Strong. And it was knocked away from behind by Josh Evans and recovered by Sands. So it'll be at their own 3. 1st and 10 for the Lunkers. 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Mitchell will snap it back to Lorenzo Brown in the end zone. Brown avoids the rush, throwing deep, and it's picked off. Picked off inside the 10-yard line. They were looking for Matt Rush, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Javante Haynes. His 3rd interception of the season, 3rd of the night for the Harbor Monsters defense. And a chance still for the Harbor Monsters to add to their 19-6 lead. 48.4 seconds, splitting hairs. And the ball will be at the Harbor Monster 9-yard line, 1st and 10. Strong wide to the near side. Flowers wide far side. Single man in the backfield is Javante. Johnson's got it, throws and finds Felder, but he can't hang on. Oh, he had a step on Ed Sands. Ball came in over his shoulder, but he could not tuck it away. Stops the clock with just under 43 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Their own 9-yard line. Oh, brother. Ball at the 9-yard line, 2nd down 10. And again on the incomplete pass, a stoppage of time. Play clock doesn't. Down to 10, down to 9. Whitlock. Back it goes. McAllister to Johnson. Quick out near side. 5, 10, Flowers, 15, 20. Still on his feet. Finally brought down as he turns right into the defensive back, Sands, at the 20-yard line. It's a Menardi Lumber first down. 1st and 10 at the
timeout, Duluth. This is their second timeout of the half.
And Duluth takes their second timeout. That stops the clock just over 20 seconds, 23.2 to be exact. So again, lots coming at halftime, especially for our listeners on radio in Superior Duluth, but we'll also have the pre-recorded Coaches Corner. Then we'll visit with 9-year NFL wide receiver turned defensive back, Robert Tate. There you go. They're loving it here in Duluth. Strong wide to the far side. Flowers near side. Javante throwing it long, caught, touchdown, far corner. Jarvey Flowers with the touchdown. That is a 30-yard reception. And makes it 25-6. Great deep ball thrown by Johnson. Great job avoiding the rush and found a man in the corner. Flowers makes the catch. Sands was the defender. They go for 2. Now in motion, Felder. Snap back to Brockman. Brockman breaks away from 1. Throwing into the corner, deflected away, out of play. That becomes a souvenir. And no good on the 2-point try. A Benaford souvenir. There you go. He'll probably tuck that right alongside his pillow tonight. So, 15.7 remaining, 25-6. The lead for the Harbor Monsters. And Mo Strong in for the throw off from left to right. Back deep is Bertelsmeyer. Good return man. The throw, Bertelsmeyer from the 5 towards the middle of the field to the 10, to the 15. Oh, knifing through there to make the tackle inside the 15 was Dante Mason. Whoa, what an addition he has been to the Duluth defense. They spot him down at the 14, 1st and 10 Lunkers at their own 14-yard line. Just 11 seconds remaining in the first half. 25-6 Duluth.
All right, Duluth, 11.2 seconds of defense until the half.
So, if you're the Duluth defense, you got to think deep. If you're the Lunkers offense, you got to think deep. Kelly back alongside the quarterback Brown. He gets the handoff, sprinting to the near side, to the 15. Penalty marker thrown on the tackle at about the 20-yard line. Tackled by Javante Haynes. But let's sort out the yellow laundry. Referee Tyler Downs. And Wenzel indicating it's against the Lunkers.
Holding. Offense, number 12. 4-yard penalty. First down.
So the ball will be moved back. Still first down.
I don't know if you heard that over the music, but that's holding against the Lunkers.
5 seconds remaining. The ball back to the 7-yard line, half the distance. 1st and 17 from their own 7. A powerhouse bar of Proctor. Penalty against the Lunkers. Brown gets the snap. Hands off the running play out over the 10 to the 13 is Kelly.
That is the end of the first half.
That's Shinola. And the first half is over. The end of the first half. Harbor Monsters with the lead, 25-6. Halftime coming your way after this timeout.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Has your roof seen better days? Did harsh winter weather cause ice damage? Look no further than Peralt Construction for all your roofing needs. With their expertise in all roof types from asphalt to metal, they can provide the solutions you require. Prepare your home for whatever nature has in store. Don't wait any longer. Let Peralt Construction replace your roof today, ensuring the beauty and protection of your home for years to come. Give Peralt Construction a call at 218-723-8477 and schedule a free in-home consultation.
Your journey to a healthier and more relaxed you starts with a new Setri Barrel sauna for your home or cabin. Handcrafted in northern Minnesota with locally sourced cedar wood, our 45 years of carpentry experience has raised the bar for sauna quality so you enjoy meticulous craftsmanship, durability, and attention to details your family will appreciate. Models from 6x6 to 7x12. See the full lineup and learn more at setribarrelsaunas.com.
Stop by Duluth Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade by the mall. Our buffet is stocked with a variety of delicious pizza that you can choose from. We also got fried chicken, dessert, and even a salad bar. After some food and smiles, hit up our large arcade. Win some tickets that you can cash in or save for later. Pizza Ranch also offers fundraising opportunities for nonprofits, as well as catering for your events.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
It is halftime here at the deck, the Duluth Entertainment Convention Center in Duluth, Minnesota, on the shores of Lake Superior. 25-6 for those watching on the YouTube network, and the folks watching the Harbor Monsters cheer team perform at halftime. Harbor Monsters opened up a 19-0 lead in this game before the Lunkers got on the board with 2 minutes remaining in the half, and then the Harbor Monsters, after their third interception, come back and find Jarve Flowers on a 30-yard reception with 15 seconds remaining to make it 25-6. And that is where we are at halftime here in Duluth. The Arena League semifinals, Arena Mania 1. They hope to advance to take on either the Iowa Woo or the Kansas City Goats. If they take on Iowa, it'll be here. If they take on the Goats, it'll be at the big arena in Kansas City, what us old-timers used to call Kemper Arena, now called Hy-Vee Arena. But that's a big league facility in Kansas City. And we're going to have a visit coming up here in just a bit. Robert Taylor's going to join us. Come on, Robert. Look at you. I'm Tom, by the way. You are here. Okay. We'll find something. While we get Robert settled in here. Fumble! Hey, old habits are hard to break. There you go. Yeah, we're getting all set down up here. We appreciate Robert joining us up here at halftime. And we're even going to have a chance to do a little camera. I forgot my makeup. Robert, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I tell you what about this arena football monster, huh?
Oh, I love it. I mean, the atmosphere is electric. You see the people coming at you fast. It's just fun to watch. And with the kids out here, it makes the game much more exciting.
Well, of course, you played 9 years in the big leagues. You were drafted by the Vikings. They turned you from a wide receiver to a defensive back.
Yep.
And you can see how defensive backs play in this arena football.
Oh, you can. When you play two positions, you learn the game. Like the coach always told me, don't just learn your position. You also got to learn all the positions because that help you out as well as to help the team.
Helps extend a career, doesn't it?
Exactly.
And like a utility player in baseball, same thing.
Same thing.
You play more than one position.
Yep. They said the more you could do, the better you are.
Now, you are a former Cincinnati Bearcat.
Yep.
Back when they were in Conference USA, and then got drafted out of there. You were born in Pennsylvania. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, before I went to Cincinnati.
Home of the Eastern League baseball team there, a little minor league baseball team, the state capital, by the way, of Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
What was you got drafted as a wide receiver? What was your reaction when the Vikings said, well, we're going to change your number from 83 to 28 next year, make you a defensive back?
Man, I was so excited. I went back to my hotel room, was like, uh-oh, they look like it might be over for me, you know? Then I went back and said to myself, when I come back to work, I'm going to go out there and give it all I got. One thing Coach Dennis Green told me is that he made me feel a little bit more comfortable with saying that, hey, you're not going to get kicked off this team right now. We know you need to learn. So it made me feel free to go out there and just give it all I got. And, you know, the rest was there.
You also did some kick returns.
Yeah, I did punt return and kickoff the first 2 or 3 years.
What about the throw-off here?
Oh, man, that's amazing, you know. But I like still the atmosphere of the game because the NFL right now, they're taking away the kickoff, as you can see. But arena football, you throw the ball, you catch it, you see holes. It feels good, you know. It make me feel like I want to go out there and play today.
Did you catch the Hall of Fame game between Houston and Chicago the other night? The first time they actually used the kickoff rules?
I didn't catch it, but I saw it on ESPN.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I didn't. I was ended up playing pickleball. You know, that's the new up-and-coming thing. I was playing pickleball, you know, and didn't watch it, but that's cool.
See, that puts Robert in my age group now. I tell you what, though, you look like you could go right out there and play now.
Man, I feel good. I mean, I guess after 2 or 3 more plays, I'll be out. But my mind is telling me go out there and play. But like I say, I try to stay in great shape with pickleball, golf, and just enjoying life by working out.
Do you still live in the Twin Cities?
No, I live in Arizona. But I'm here quite a bit. I'm here quite a bit in Minnesota.
It's a lot cooler here.
A lot cooler. A lot cooler.
Yeah, but you get us back come wintertime up here.
Yeah, it's like the snowbirds. You know, the snowbirds come to Arizona when it's cold, and when it's hot, they all come back here. So it works out.
Of course, you played at the Metrodome, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What about that beautiful facility, U.S. Bank Stadium they have in the cities?
Oh, man, that stadium's amazing. That's why I go back. I'll be there this Saturday for the Raiders game, the home opener. I'll be there Wednesday and Thursday for training camp. It's just a blessing to be around the fans, and when you go back to that stadium, oh man, you just feel like you just want to always be back.
Well, it's first rate. No matter, they got it for the Super Bowl. And that's what the folks in Chicago are trying to aim for right now. You played at Soldier Field.
Yeah, I played there. They're called the Windy City. So I was catching the punt returns, and boy, that ball was swerving around, and I'm like, man, I better not drop this ball. It's tied game, 2 minutes left to go. I miss it on the 5-yard line. They get the ball, kick it. So people don't understand what punt returners have to go through in an NFL game, because you could win or lose, or you could win or lose a game.
It's like you have to have split vision.
Yep.
Watch that ball, but also watch that 280-pounder coming at you.
Exactly. Yep, it's the truth.
What are some of your memories from the NFL days?
Just some of it playing with Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Man, they go up against these guys every day, one-on-one, and the Robert Griffiths, Jake Reeds, all good friends. And to this day, we all still good friends. We still talk, and that's the camaraderie. When you leave the game, the most important thing you miss is the people that was in the locker room, and them guys was good ones.
Well, when the schedule comes, you play once a week, but you're out there on the practice a lot more with your teammates, and that really builds the camaraderie.
Yeah, it brings us all together, because we in the locker room more than anybody, not with the coaches. We there as the players together, so somebody got to hold you accountable. And seems like the teams I was on was Randy Moss, John Randall, Cunningham, McDaniel. You had some great leaders that always grabbed you by the throat when you looked like you was trying to turn the corner. No, we all in this boat together, and this is the way we're going to do it. This is the Viking way.
Think about those Hall of Famers you played with, and that will always be with you the rest of your life.
Exactly, and that's why I say to go up against them all the time, and to remember the memories. I always wanted to guard Randy Moss, and people was scared of this man, and I'm in practice. I always wanted to go against him, so when I went up against someone else, it felt like the game was a lot easier, which it wasn't, but it made me in my mind believe that.
Well, it's kind of similar. In a few weeks, I'll be back doing high school football, and it'll seem like it's in slow motion compared to this.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Can you imagine 20 seconds in between plays?
I know. I was like, that's why I said I got to get my mind right to realize I don't know I could do that, but I believe I could do that. But that goes by too fast. These younger guys got more wind and more energy that it'll blow it away.
Well, imagine there were a couple of arena leagues back when you got out of the NFL, but now they seem to be nationwide, and it's a great opportunity for guys to keep playing. You want somebody to make you take that uniform off.
Oh, man, you really do. Because, they got a good arena team in Arizona, the Rattlers. You ever heard?
Yes.
Rattlers been winning like year in and year out with some teams, and I used to go and watch them play and see the impact of the game. It makes me, my kids, and some friends, we go, this is football. It's exciting.
The one thing about this league, of course, we kind of took away you under your positions. We just have, we do have throw-off returns, but no field goals. And you've got to put the ball into play, and you've got to be, you remember playing when you were growing up in Harrisburg, playing maybe out in the street or in an empty lot?
Yeah.
You're the pop bottle, you're the piece of glass, you're the rock, kind of diagramming your plays.
Hey, that's the part of the game. And we used to play football on the street, like throwback. We call it throwback. And we playing in the street. Now you out there going on the field, and people saying, you getting hurt now? Man, imagine back in the day how them play. They play with broken hands, MCL, ACL, so it's exciting,
Plus, you also remember when somebody would yell, car.
Oh, don't get hit by the car.
It's a great game. And tell me about, one of the biggest things, this pickleball. I have a friend who he used to write for the News Tribune here, and he's a big pickleball nut down in Arizona, and I understand that's all over the place down there.
Yes, it's taken over. Pickleball is like a form of tennis, the people that don't know, but it's just hitting the ball, and it's not about just whacking the ball. You got to place the ball, and that's the new sport. And anything I say to myself or want to get involved in, I don't go just to do it. I'm going there to get better. So, and as we get playing, you just start learning the game more and more.
By the way, we are visiting with Robert Tate, 9 years in the NFL, most of those with the Minnesota Vikings. He had the coin toss. By the way, good toss.
Thank you. We won it. Heads.
We got it. What is your connection with the Harbor Monsters?
Man, I play Brent, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Brent, we had golf, and we just got a chance to get to know each other, and they said, would you like to come on? I was like, yes, I love this, you know. So it was a good one. And with Dan, too, you know, we all had a good time and built a friendship.
Well, next year, Eau Claire will have a team right down the road.
Yep.
And Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, wow. 2 more.
How about that? So a 6-team league. I just imagine, you know, when you're playing in Harrisburg, you're playing for the Bearcats. I was broadcasting in the original USFL. That's how old I am. That you never could imagine something like this.
No, you can't. And every time, you just never know what is what. So I tell people, live your life, and when the stuff come, you take a full advantage of it, and you have to run with it.
I tell you what, Robert, it's great to have you here. You're bringing us some luck.
I appreciate it.
Hey, luck is not overrated in football.
Oh, it ain't. It ain't.
Bounce of the football, here, there.
Hit off a helmet, hit off a wall, you know. Yeah.
Well, we thank you so very much for being with us and joining us here, and hopefully a long-term relationship with the Harbor Monsters.
I appreciate you for having me. Appreciate that.
Rob or Robert?
Robert.
Robert Tate from the Vikings and a couple of other teams in the NFL, 9 years in the league, has been with us. Coming up now, we will take a break, and then we will have the Commissioner's Corner right after that.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
My name is Alex Kazitsa.
And I'm Matt Lambert.
At Building the Dream Duluth, we aim to tell the stories, struggles, successes, and day-to-day operations of business professionals and entrepreneurs.
But we're more than just stories. We are your local partners in all things digital marketing.
So if you or anyone you know has an entrepreneurial story that deserves to be told,
or if you're looking for a local partner that's committed to your business's success, look for Building the Dream Duluth.
Welcome back, the Arena League fans. We are starting with the Commissioner's Corner Playoff Edition, Week 1. Joining us now is Heisman Trophy winner, Pro Football Hall of Famer, and Commissioner of the Arena League. This is Tim Brown. Tim, 2,500 people, St. Pius High School last week in Kansas City. It was quite a show.
Well, I'll tell you what, very unusual for an arena football team, right? Arena football outdoors. So you got to do what you got to do these days. And I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it worked out for the fans. It sounds like the fans really enjoyed what was happening. And that's what this thing is all about.
Certainly, it was quite a game. There were some bounce houses. Kids were running around with face painting. And that's something that I've loved about the Arena League, getting to see how many people are broadening their horizon to football. Of course, Kansas City walked away with that victory over the Ozarks Lunkers, 61-28. Now, Kansas City, Iowa Woo, they're matching up for this outdoor classic, Week 1 of the playoffs. The Iowa Woo want that victory. What are they going to have to do?
I got a chance to watch Iowa play Kansas City live and in person a couple weeks ago. And, look, I think they can win this game. This is Kansas City is a very good football team. They do everything, almost perfectly. But they can be beat, no doubt about it. So I just think the Woo really have to concentrate on not making mistakes. They make so many big mistakes that it ends up costing them a game. So they were in that game. At one point, they were only down by, I think, 4 or 6 points late in the third quarter. And all of a sudden, 4 or 5 turnovers and big mistakes. And, they end up losing the game big. But this is a doable game. I think it's going to be a great game, and really looking forward to seeing it.
And Kansas City does have a lot of momentum. They're first in the league. They've had 7 wins and 1 loss. So they're going to keep on trying to ride that momentum.
Oh yeah, I mean this is the perfect time of the year. They're sort of in a sort of catch-22. They, you want to be happy that you're winning, but that everybody's shooting for you. So they're going to have to be on their P's and Q's. But I tell you what, it's a well-coached football team. They got some players who understand the game and how to play this game, and they're going to be tough to beat, no doubt.
The Duluth Harbor Monsters, they will be taking on the Ozarks Lunkers over in Duluth. This is August 3rd, 7 p.m. game. What can we expect out of this?
Tell you what, these number 2, number 3, they're going to be fighting tooth and nails to get to that championship game. So I think this is going to be a barn burner. I really do. I mean, these teams have been pretty much even all year, all summer. So I think for them to be facing off in the playoffs is only right. So looking forward to it. Again, I keep harping on mistakes and all that kind of stuff. But in this game, in this arena football game, because literally a turnover could mean 6 points for the other team, because maybe your defense won't be able to stop them, and when you get a couple scores behind, it can be really tough to catch up. So but looking forward to this game also.
And in Minnesota, they have really good action at the games. I can speak to Kansas City being there in person. The fans really have been reacting so well, and we are going to see a Minnesota Viking player, Robert Tate, there for the coin toss. What do you think that means for the fan experience?
It's always great, and for us, it lets us know that we're on the map. People see us, people recognize us, and people are willing to come out and support us. And I think that's a huge feather in our cap, no doubt about it. But for the fans, when they see a guy from the NFL, from whatever, come and participate, it just makes them feel as if whatever money they paid, hopefully not that much, has been worth it for them,
And you've been to some of the games too. How has that been meeting the fans?
It's been great. I think the police officers who were around me probably got tired of them, because, I think I signed about 70 footballs that night. It was crazy. But, look, when you step out in the public, that's what it's all about.
And if you're not able to make it to the game, of course, always search the Arena League on YouTube. Those games are at 7 p.m. But, of course, we want to see them there. After this first round of the playoffs, we've got an August 10th championship. How does that work?
That's going to, number 2 and number 3 are going to play, and then the winner of that game will play the winner of 1 and 4. So, I'm looking forward to that. Right now, it's looking like it's going to be Kansas City and maybe Duluth, but maybe we'll see an upset or two, and that would be awesome to see also.
Walking through some of those standings, we've got the Goats, Harbor Monsters, Lunkers, and Woo. But of course, anything can happen. And if the fans haven't gotten a chance to visit some of those games and they're in the area, what would you want to say to them?
This is a really fun event for the whole family. For the football enthusiast, he'll get what he wants. For the mom, they get a chance to, watch the kids run around and do some stuff on the field after the game and all that. So, even during the game, they have contests where kids are throwing stuff, trying to win stuff. So, I think if you have an opportunity, you should definitely take a look at this and just peek your head in and see what you think.
You're seeing that 6-man game. You're certainly relying on your other teammates, something that we can take into many aspects of life.
It's all about teamwork. I tell people all the time, I'm a better person because of football and because of sports, because I've learned something at a very early age that it's not always about me. Even when great things happen, it's about giving the credit to your teammates. So if we can learn that in this life, off the field, we will all be better off.
Thank you so much for that advice, Tim, and of course for your time for the Commissioner Corner.
All right, thank you very much.
Tim Brown, the commissioner of the Arena League. Not a bad guy for a Heisman Trophy winner. But I think he and everybody involved with the Arena League have got to be very happy with this very first year, because it's more than just, you got to have wins and losses, but it's also filling a need. Summertime, football, You're talking about places like Springfield, Kansas City. It gets a little hot down there. It can get hot up here. And so the biggest thing is filling a need, and a need for family entertainment and football. I've always said, I spent many years in Memphis, and I said, you could put a pro football team in little bitty Podunk, Mississippi, and it'll draw. And the folks here have enjoyed it in Duluth. And will there be another game? Well, we won't know until we find out whether it's Kansas City, which will be at KC, or it will be here, should it be the Iowa Woo. There we go. Having a good time. Yeah. And folks, that's the whole idea. So we're about to get the third quarter underway, 25-6. The Harbor Monsters built a 19-0 lead before the Lunkers got on the board. But again, in this game, things can happen. Leads can vanish in a hurry. Right now, and this is second half probably? Just starting second half. Iowa with a 40-21 lead. My, oh my. Yikes. So if that score holds up or that lead holds up, they're playing outside at the I think it's Pius the 12th High School in suburban Kansas City. It has artificial surface. So here we go. There's Mo Strong on the throw-off. It bounces at the 5, and it will be taken to the 5-yard line on a touchback. Basically, Bertel Myers would say, don't try returning it. Let's go ahead. And so, 40-27. I told you things can happen in a hurry in this game. That's the score. Iowa leads at Kansas City. 1st and 10 Lunkers at their own 5-yard line. Mitchell will snap it back to Brown. Rush also in the backfield. Brown sidesteps the rough but throws it high. Looking for Bertelsmeyer, running an out pattern far side at the 10-yard line. On the defense, Dante Mason for the Monsters. 2nd and 10 now at their own 5-yard line. Wide to the near side. That is Kelly. They have a wide out far side. Snap back to Brown, throwing from the end zone. Throws long, overthrows on a post pattern, you would call it. Traditional pattern. Matt Rush and covered. He had both Henry Beget downfield and also downfield looked to be
personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
A powerhouse bar penalty against the Monsters, roughing the passer. So they'll move the ball out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lunkers. Rush far side, split far side, near side Bertelsmeyer. Round this near side, it is a pass complete from Brown to Payne. Payne taken down immediately on the play by, is that Ray Gant? Yep. So it's up at their own 23. And so it'll be 2nd down and about 7 to go. Pass over the middle, incomplete for Sharp. He was being dragged across the middle, covered on the play by Mason. So it'll be third down and about 7 at their own 23-yard line. Kelly wide to the far side. Bertelsmeyer near side. Back in the backfield, that's Rush. There is Brown throwing. Catch made far side, 17, down to about the 13-yard line. On the reception, Kendrick Payne. And it's enough for a first down. 1st and 10 at the Harbor Monster 15-yard line. A 12-yard reception for Kendrick Payne. 3 up on the line, 3 in the backfield. Brown gets the snap, throws over the middle, nearly intercepted at the goal line. Nearly picked off as they were throwing to the near corner. That was broken up by Deron Maxwell. So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the Harbor Monster 15-yard line. Under 12 minutes remaining, third quarter, 25-6 Duluth.
2nd and 10, Lunkers.
Brown as Bertelmeyer in motion, circling to the far side. Pass caught by Kelly, breaks a tackle at the 10, gets about 3 extra yards down to the 12-yard line after he broke the tackle. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line. Pickup of 9. Third down, 1 yard to go. 3rd and 1 from the Harbor Monsters 6. Rush wide to the near side. Snap to Bertelsmeyer. Penalty marker is down. I believe the Harbor Monsters were in the neutral zone on encroachment.
Offsides. Defense. Number 8. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Should be half the distance. It will be 1st and goal from the 3. Yeah, got to be the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 3. This is the opening drive of the third quarter for the Lunkers. Started back at their own 5. They're now at the Harbor Monster 3. 1st and goal. Brown, lone man in the backfield, gets the snap, looks left, now looks over the middle, throws to the near quarter, incomplete for Kelly. Broken up on the play, shaken up on the play is Clarence Taylor of the Harbor Monsters, defensive back. 2nd and goal now from the 3 on the incomplete pass. So, Lunkers trailing 25-6. Bertelsmeyer will be up on the line to the left of Mitchell, the center. Wide to the near side, Kelly and Payne. In the backfield, Brown pitches it back to Rush. Rush is in trouble, breaks a tackle back at the 20, throws into the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown, Ozarks, Kendrick Payne. The key there was Rush able to break a sack back at the Harbor Monster 20. So it's a 3-yard reception, but it covered a lot more than 3 yards. So the point after, they'll try for 1, makes it 25-12, just over 9 minutes remaining. Clock continues to run on the point after attempt. Brown sending Kelly wide to the near side. Rush to the far side, and I believe they ran
offense. Number 6, 5-yard penalty. Replay the try.
They ran out of time. Delay of game. So it'll go back to the 10-yard line, but the try will still be for 1. Under 9 minutes, now third quarter. Monsters lead, trimmed to 25-12. Brown, 2 wideouts near side, 1 in the slot. Back off the line is Crouch. Not a good snap, picked up by Brown. Finds Payne at the 15. He throws too high into the far corner. He had a receiver wide open. He had Rush wide open, but overthrew him. So with 8:33 to go in the third quarter, Harbor Monsters' lead is 25-12. Second score of the night for the Lunkers. And we'll be keeping, our production crew will be keeping an eye on that Iowa-Kansas City game. Our last report, Iowa with a 40-27 lead. They're playing outdoors. Again, they have a structural floor problem at the historic Memorial Auditorium, and they couldn't play in the arena, in the auditorium. They played last week at a high school. There's the throw at the 1. On the return, far side Wenzel, 15-20. Oh, put hard into the boards across the way by Bertelsmeyer. He can take it, Bertelsmeyer. He can dish it out. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Monsters. It'll be at the Lunkers' 23-yard line. So a 25-yard return thereabouts by Wenzel. Felder will be in motion far side, wide out far side. Snap back to Johnson. Throw wide open, touchdown. Wide open, K.J. Felder towards the far corner of the end zone. A 23-yard reception by Felder. And so, we'll watch it again. Felder's the man in motion on the video. Back it goes, Javante, and the thing right there is just make sure you get the ball to him because he was wide open. Tobias Little late in coverage. They try for a single point after. Snap back to Javante, lobbing one for the corner. Broken up in the corner, looking for Mo Strong. Broken up on the play by Darius Daniel. So with 7:28 remaining third quarter, the lead up now to 19 at 31-12. Harbor Monsters with the lead in this Arena League semifinal. So the play goes 23 yards, one play. The drive, very simple. And so the Harbor Monsters, Mo Strong will throw it from the end zone down below to our right. And that is Kelly. Najee Kelly waiting deep at his own 5. Strong throwing it. Kelly at the 4. Ahead far side to the 10. Put into the boards at about the 12-yard line. And that's where they'll take it over. 1st and 10. Mo Strong, who did the throw, makes the tackle. So, 1st and 10 from their own 12-yard line. 7:22 remaining. We're in the second half of quarter number 3, if you know your fractions. All right, Brown, and then back behind him is Rush. Brown throws. Payne, the catch, tackled immediately at about the 19-yard line, immediately by Mason. Payne, against the Harbor Monsters, 18 receptions, 224 yards, 3 touchdowns in the 3 previous games. It is a first down. The correction, second down and a couple. Payne makes the catch this time. into Harbor Monster territory, where he gets down to the 15-yard line. Tackled by Clarence Taylor. Back-to-back receptions to Payne. It is a 14-yard reception and a first down. Brown gets the snap. He's under pressure. Gets the throw away to Kelly. Kelly makes the catch near boards at about the 13. Tackled immediately by the defense. Brought down on the play. The tackle, Kelly, does make the catch at the 13. It's a gain of 3. Second down, 7. Pistol formation. A quick little side armor from Brown. Caught inside the 15 by Bertelsmeyer. Tackled. The hit made immediately by Duron Maxwell. So basically they're saying no gain. 3rd and 7 from the 13-yard line. The Ozarks Lunkers had a Springfield Mo, and there's early motion. Payne got up from his three-point stance. It'll cost him 5.
Offsides. Defense, number 25. 5-yard penalty.
Whoa. It was offsides, Harbor Monsters. Payne came up from his stance and patted like, that's my bad, my bad. So the ball now is at the 8-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. Bertelsmeyer cutting to the outside. Penalty marker thrown at the 5. He is hit into the boards, cross the ways at about the 2-yard line. But we've got a powerhouse bar out of Proctor penalty. They spot the ball at about the 3, but let's sort out the hanky. So, referee Tyler Downs will make the announcement.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 15. Correction, number 5. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
It'll be 1st and goal, Maxwell with the face mask. They've got the ball at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal.
Timeout, Duluth. This is their first timeout of the half.
And the Harbor Monsters will take a timeout. 4:53 remaining, 3rd quarter. Harbor Monsters lead 31-12. And getting an update. And, Kansas City, they were down 40-21. They've scored 19 unanswered points. It's 40-40 starting the 4th quarter. About 19 minutes or so left. So from 40-21 down, Kansas City has come back to tie it at 40 apiece. That's arena football for you, folks. All right, 1st and goal, Lunkers at the Harbor Monster 2. Circling in motion is Rush. Hands off Bertelmeyer. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple of yards on the play. Lavelle Spruce, in games against the Ozarks team, came in with 16 tackles, 2.5 sacks. It's 2nd and goal, loss of 2 at the 4-yard line. Snap to Brown, rolling far side, overthrows Payne at the back end boards of the end zone down to our right, covered by the captain Henry Piget. 3rd and goal now from the Harbor Monster 4-yard line. Hey, there's Robert. There's Robert Tate, our halftime guest, and guess what? He's asked to sign the football. 3rd down. Brown forces the pass, nearly picked off by Mason. He did break it up. Tried to jam it in across the line to Bertelsmeyer. 4th and goal. Lunkers from the 4-yard line. 4th and goal. 3.5 minutes remaining. Third quarter. Semifinal in the Arena League. Kendrick Payne up on the line. So's Kelly. Rush will be in motion near side. 2 in the backfield. Brown rolls near side and throws wide. Rush ran a different pattern than what that pass.
Interference. Defense number 8. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Javante Haynes on the pass interference. It'll go to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2. The pass was nowhere close. It was wide, but there was contact before the ball went wide, and that's where the pass interference came. So call it. They're just inside the 3-yard line. Bertelsmeyer gets the handoff, and a pile of bodies tackle him at about the 2-yard line. Among those in there, Maxwell first in there to make the stop, along with Lavelle Spruce. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2. He got a yard. Bertelsmeyer in motion. The snap hit him. The ball is loose. Spruce recovers. And
offsides. Defense number 44. Half the distance to the goal. 2nd down.
An offside call on Travis Whitlock.
Offside against Duluth. Another powerhouse penalty for the powerhouse ball.
And so it'll go to the 1-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. 2:20 remaining third quarter. 31-12 Harbor Monsters. Mitchell over the football. Will snap it back to Lorenzo Brown. Right behind him, Bertelsmeyer. Fumble on the snap. Ball is loose. Still loose. Recovered back at the 12-yard line by Bertelsmeyer. Bad snap, and then a fumble, and Bertelsmeyer falls on it. It'll be 3rd and goal from the Harbor Monster 12. They lost 11 yards on the bad snap, and the ensuing ball just bounced everywhere. From the 12, Lorenzo Brown, swing pass, Rush. Rush being pressured. Rolls to the near side, throwing it to the end zone. Out of play. Into the far corner. Looking for Kelly. Henry Piget covering. It'll be 4th and goal now from the 12-yard line. 2 plays ago, the Lunkers had it. 2nd and goal from the 1. Play clock down to 14. Under a minute now for the third quarter. Mitchell snaps it back to Brown. Brown directing traffic. Throws out of play near side. The drive is stopped. The throw well wide of the intended receiver on the near board, Matt Rush. And this rather long drive comes to an end at the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Monsters at their own 12. Under a minute, 49.2 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Harbor Monsters up by 19, 31-12. Wide out in motion, far side. Javante throws wide, short. off the board's far side in the general direction of Mo Strong. Darius Daniel providing coverage on Strong. And it'll be 2nd and 10 Monsters at their own 12-yard line. Member of the Harbor Monsters cheer team up in the stands, leading the crowd. Why not? Man in motion, far side. Snap, going down to one knee, but not by contact. Johnson throws, complete, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown, Brockman. Or they're going to say he was down at the 1. Hassan Brockman.
Rolling on the field as the runner was short of the goal line. That is the end of the 3rd quarter.
All right, we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. But they're knocking on the door. The Harbor Monsters inside the 2. We go to the 4th quarter. Harbor Monsters lead 31-12, 4th quarter after this.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Has your roof seen better days? Did harsh winter weather cause ice damage? Look no further than Peralt Construction for all your roofing needs. With their expertise in all roof types from asphalt to metal.
Your journey to a healthier and more relaxed you starts with a new Setri Barrel sauna for your home or cabin. Handcrafted in northern Minnesota with locally sourced cedar wood, our 45 years of carpentry experience has raised the bar for sauna quality, so you enjoy meticulous craftsmanship, durability, and attention to details your family will appreciate. Models from 6x6 to 7x12. See the full lineup and learn more at CetriBarrelSaunas.com.
Stop by Duluth Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade by the mall. Our buffet is stocked with a variety of delicious pizza that you can choose from. We also got fried chicken, dessert, and even a salad bar. After some food and smiles, hit up our large arcade. Win some tickets that you can cash in or save for later. Pizza Ranch also offers fundraising opportunities for nonprofits, as well as catering for your events.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
Tom Stalker with you as we head to the 4th quarter. Harbor Monsters will have it 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line of the Ozarks Lunkers as we have our final 2 contestants in musical chairs. And somebody always wins, somebody always loses when you play musical chairs. 15 minutes, a fresh 15 minutes up on the clock to begin this 4th quarter. Harbor Monsters up by 19, 31-12. Last report, getting into the 4th quarter, Kansas City and Iowa tied at 40, playing outdoors, probably in some pretty warm Kansas City temperatures.
It's 1st and goal, Duluth.
Well, they placed it at the 1. We'll take it at the 1. 1st and goal from the 1. Javante gets it to the near side, tackled into the end zone. Touchdown! KJ Felder make that. Javante got it, pitched it to Felder. He when swept to the near side, tackled and fell into the end zone. Felder with the 1-yard run, and it makes it 37-12. Just 30 seconds into the 4th quarter. They'll go for a single point after from the 5-yard line. Felder slot near side, Mo Strong wide near side. Single man back, Javante. Gets rid of it just in time. Caught at the 1 and falling into the end zone, Ladarian McAllister. Nobody touched him. He did go down to a knee to make the catch. And so 14:08 remaining, fourth quarter. Harbor Monsters leading 38-12. Looking for their fourth win in as many tries against the Lunkers from Springfield Mo. So right now, if this score doesn't change, Harbor Monsters heading to the championship game. But just, will it be here or will it be in Kansas City? And by the way, if it is in Kansas City, it will not be outdoors. It'll be at Kemper Arena, what it used to be called, now called Hy-Vee Arena. Mo Strong. Catch made back near the goal line. Up ahead, far side, up to the 15 is Kelly. Penalty marker thrown at the end of the play. Kelly on the return. Up to about the 17, well, let's say that. Up to about the 22-yard line, I believe, is where I think they're going to spot it. But the penalty...
During the return, holding, receiving team number 16. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Half the distance to the goal on the hold against the Lunkers, and it is back to the 8-yard line. First and 10 from the 8. Woo now with a 47-40 lead. 7+ minutes remaining. Well, snap back to Brown, steps up, finds Rush, tackled immediately on the play by Clarence Taylor. CT, they're on the tackle. They spotted at the 11. Pickup of 3. Second down, 7 for the Lunkers. Circling in motion, far side to near side rush. Bad snap. Fumble picked up by Mitchell, and he's tackled at the 6-yard line. Loss on the play. Taylor again, CT with the tackle. Bad snap, and Mitchell saved the day for the Lunkers. Ball is up at the 8-yard line. 3rd and 10 from the 8. Brown waiting the snap from Mitchell at the goal line down to our right. Bad snap again. Mitchell, though, is able to shovel it far side for a pass. Picked off at the 25. Mason all the way for a pick 6. Touchdown. Nope, they're going to say he was down at the 1 by contact. Mason, second interception of the night. And I believe...
Rolling on the field is an interception by Duluth. Tackled at the 1-yard line. The previous play is under further review.
We watched. Bad snap started the whole play badly. Then Mason intercepted at his own 23. Yeah, he is down inside the 1-yard line. Brown, the quarterback, made the tackle.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It'll be first down Duluth, 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1. Bad snap, and then it all went unraveling downhill on the Lunkers from that play. Mason made the interception. There was nobody near him. Whitlock snapping it back to Javante Johnson. Single man in the backfield. Javante gets the snap, throws, looking in the near corner. He had two there. He had Strong and Felder. It's broken up, incomplete. Second and goal from the 1 yard line. Now just under 12 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. And again, the latest, Iowa, about halfway through the fourth quarter, has taken a 7-point lead. They beat the Harbor Monsters here in the regular season. Snap to Javante, throws, caught. McAllister, touchdown. Just running it out pattern inside the goal line. Nice lead on the pass by Johnson. And McAllister with the touchdown, a 1 yard reception. Makes it 44-12. And the ball at the 5 for a single point after attempt. 4 up at the line, 2 in the backfield. Felder and Javante Johnson. Whitlock snaps to Javante. Quick sidearm catch at the 2, knocked away, broken up, and McAllister was wide open in the far corner. The receiver for the Monsters pointed and said, "Look at him over there." Anyways, 10:56 left to go, fourth quarter. Harbor Monsters lead 44-12. They have led from the Lunkers' first snap of the game, which was a pick 6. So now the throw-off, Mo Strong is in the end zone down below to our left. And the fans having fun here at the deck tonight. You never know. They might need to be back next week for the championship. Strong the throw. Caught at the 5. Bertelsmeyer to the 10. Knocked over as he crosses the 15-yard line. It'll be at the 16. First and 10. There is a Harbor Monster down. That was Mason who tripped him up. So it'll be first and 10 Lunkers. The ball will be at the the Lunkers 16. First and 10 from the 16. Well, the Harbor Monsters have done it offensively and defensively. But the Lunkers offense getting a little unraveled late in the third and here in the fourth. Snap back to Brown. Brown passes over the middle. Catch made at midfield. Coming to the near side, Payne. Payne taken down on the near boards at the 16-yard line by Deron Maxwell. At the 16 of the Harbor Monsters, that's an 18-yard reception, and it's first and 10 Lunkers at the Harbor Monsters 16. Brown gets the snap, evades the pressure by Spruce. Pass complete inside the 10 far side. Turning it inside for a couple of extra yards was Bertelsmeyer. It'll be second down. The ball is at the 8-yard line, second down and 2 from the 8. Second and short. 3 in the backfield. Snap back to Brown. Evades the single rush. Now with it is Crouch. Passes ahead. Completes it to the quarterback Brown, who is knocked over at the 5-yard line. Tackled on the play by Clarence Taylor. Ball is at the 4. It'll be first and goal on the 4-yard gain from the 4-yard line. Brown making that catch. First and goal from the 4. Brown fakes the end around, throws into the end zone, broken up, almost intercepted by Clarence Taylor. Nearly picked off. Also there defending was Mason. He's had a big night tonight. Ball's at the 4. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line. This drive started at the Roan 16. Mitchell over the ball to center. Bertelsmeyer in motion. Brown rolls, throws to the goal line. Intended for Payne, broken up by Wenzel. Wenzel with the PBU. And it'll be third and goal from the 4. Just over 8 minutes remaining and the clock is running, as they say at NASA. Third and goal. Brown single man back, low snap, but he gets it. Being chased to the far side, breaks the shoestring tackle, throws into the end zone for Payne, who makes the catch for the touchdown. Touchdown, Lunkers. Rolling to the far side, Brown. He found Payne, tackled by Biget, but it's a touchdown. Kendrick Payne, their top receiver. A 4-yard catch. They go for the single point after trailing 44-18. 7 minutes remaining. Bertelsmeyer gets the snap. Nearly knocked off balance. Throws into the end zone. Broken up. Intended for Payne. Broken up by Clarence Taylor. So with 7:03 to go, fourth quarter, Harbor Monsters lead is 44-18. And time, with every tick of the clock, becoming an ally of the Harbor Monsters. 7:03 remaining as they will change possessions. Somebody needs a nap as we watch on our video screen. So the throw-off coming up. Bertelsmeyer will throw it right to left. And back at his own goal line is Mason, Dante Mason. So we get a fresh football out there to hand off to Ronnie Bertelsmeyer.
Ronnie Bertelsmeyer to throw it off for the Lunkers.
And so here is the throw high. And Mason at the 1 to the 5. Bounces off a tackle to the 10, far side, 15, 17-yard line. And guess who tackles him? Ronnie Bertelsmeyer. I really like the way he plays. And so what do we have now? 53-40. Whoa. With 2 minutes to go, they're up by 13. Do I dare say, woo? Well, I just did. All right. Harbor Monsters, 1st and 10. From the 18, their own 18-yard line. 6:55 remaining, injury timeout, and Orthopedic Associates injury timeout. Shaken up on the play was Brock Carter of the Lunkers, and he is hurting. He is nearly bent over in two as he is walking off the field. So the ball is at the Harbor Monsters 18. It is 1st and 10, 6:55 remaining, fourth quarter. Again, a 13-point Iowa lead. So guess what? That holds up. This holds up. We'll see you at the deck next Saturday night. 2 in the backfield. McAllister and Johnson circling around in motion. As a dotted I is Felder. Pass near side. Flowers, 15, 20, 25, down to the 20-yard line of the Lunkers. Tackled on the play by Tobias Little.
The formation. Only not enough players on the line of scrimmage. Duluth, 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
They had 3, didn't have 3 on the snap of the ball. Illegal formation. On the powerhouse bar of Proctor penalty called against the Monsters. So it'll go back 5 to the 13. It'll be 1st and 15. From the 13-yard line of Duluth. 6:28 remaining. The clock stopped on the powerhouse bar penalty. 44-18 Duluth. Play clock on the run down to 12. You've got Brockman and Johnson backfield. Pitch back to Brockman. And a penalty marker. May have been too much time. It's another powerhouse bar penalty.
Encroachment, offense, number 3. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Lining up in the neutral zone, same thing. 1st and 20, now from the 8-yard line. Back-to-back, 5-yarders. Clock down near 6 minutes remaining, 44-18. 2 in the backfield. Pitch back goes to Brockman. Eludes a tackler in the end zone. Penalty marker is down. Brockman to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, to the 15, to 10, 5. He's into the end zone, but let's sort out the penalty. Another powerhouse bar penalty. Will it be called back? And looks like it will be.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team.
Oh.
I blocked them. Offsides, number 9. Wait.
That's Flower.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 on each team. Offsides, defense number 9. Personal foul, blindside block, offense number 44. Those penalties were offset. First down.
So we'll do it over, 1st and 20 at the 8-yard line on the coincidental powerhouse bar penalties. Powerhouse bar in Proctor. So it's back to the 8, still 1st and 20, down goes over. Encroachment on the Lunkers, a blindside block on the Monsters. 2-man backfield. McAllister gets the snap quickly back to Javante. Throwing long and just beyond the reach. The only man that had a shot was Darius Daniel, the intended receiver, which I believe was KJ Felder, fell down. And the only question was, could that defensive back pick up the reception? But it was just beyond his reach. Brings up 2nd down and 20 at the Harbor Monster 8-yard line. 5:09 remaining. Whitlock to snap. Now Wenzel checking with Brockman on the snap count. The snap will go to Javante, I believe. Javante. Back it goes, and there's a penalty. There's a power penalty.
Offsides. Defense, number 1. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
46-33, 53-46. 51 seconds ago. Woo! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So it'll be 2nd down. The ball will go up to the 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 on the powerhouse bar penalty. It was suddenly getting good for their marketing money with all the penalties. Back it goes, evading the tackle. Brockman throws across the field, far side, 20 to the 25. Wrestled down at about their 24-yard line. Tackled on the play by Witherspoon. But it is a Minardi brother first down.
It's third down, Duluth, and the Lunkers.
Correction, third down, make it. Third down at the 24. 3rd and 2 at the 24-yard line, just over 4 minutes remaining. 3rd and 2. 4 up on the line, 2 in the backfield. Snap McAllister, back to Felder. Felder cuts inside a block. Inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10, 5 touchdown, and a panoply of penalty markers. I think the Sky judges would have thrown a couple if they had them.
Holding offense, number 14, 10-yard penalty, third down.
Wenzel called for holding, 3 penalty markers down. So it'll be 3rd and 12 as it'll go to the 16-yard line.
Again, please do not throw objects.
3rd and 12. I'll make a note in my play-by-play. Emphatic holding. I think it's the first time I've seen all 3 throw the penalty markers in a while this season. Glad you are listening in the Twin Ports. WEBC 560 AM, 106.5 FM, and viewing on the Arena League YouTube channel. 3:44 remaining. Pitch back to the 5, now up ahead of the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25. Brockman goes all the way. Hassan Brockman all the way. A 34-yard run. He just threaded the needle. Brockman makes it 50-18. And that, folks, is your dagger. You know, in this game, you don't get too confident of what you think is a pretty big lead. But we're under 3 minutes. Snap back to Brockman. Steps up away from a would-be tackler. Throws into the end zone. Broken up. It was intended, I believe, for, Spruce? Nope. Looks like for McAllister. So, 2:48 remaining fourth quarter, and it's 50-18, and the Harbor Monsters, well, they can plan on playing next week. Right now, it's looking like it'll be here against Iowa. Well, the commissioner, Tim Brown, talked about, well, maybe there'll be an upset. Looks like there will be. The 7-1 Kansas City Goats might not make it to the championship game. And the team that finished fourth, 1-7, Iowa, just may be. Here is Mo Strong's throw, high, near side to the 5, breaking away. Nope, they say he was tackled. Bertelmeyer tackled at the 5-yard line. Mo Strong on the stop. 1st and 10 from the Lunkers 6-yard line. 2:44 remaining. Coming up will be the Big Apple Bagels 2-minute warning. But the Harbor Monsters now with a 32-point lead. Brown now in the end zone to await the snap from Mitchell. In motion. Goes rush. Snap. Brown steps up out to about the 5. Throws. And it is caught. A hard hit by Javante Haynes. Shakes up Matt Rush, and he is hurt. A heck of a job by Rush to hold on to that football. He took a hard hit down to the Harbor Monster 18, call it the 19-yard line. A 25-yard reception. And the clock is stopped. Rush is down and he's hurt. That is a serious hit by Javante Haynes. Sometimes when a powerful force meets an immovable object. Wow. A hand by the fans for Matt Rush. So the ball will be at the 19 of the Harbor Monsters. It is 1st and 10. Two minutes, 20 seconds remaining. We're about to take it down to the 2-minute warning as they start the clock. As we receive more fan mail from some Flounder. You got to be a Rocky and Bullwinkle fan. We're getting a score update. Quick pass near side. Catch made. Derek Daniel cutting across the field. Knocked off his feet at the 14-yard line. Knocked off his feet by Javante Haynes.
This is the 2-minute warning.
And it's time for the 2-minute warning. Minute 27 seconds remaining. Iowa 59. Kansas City 46. 13 points. Looks like we're playing here next week. It's the Big Apple Bagel 2-minute warning. Back after this.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
My name is Alex Kazitsa.
And I'm Matt Lambert.
At Building the Dream Duluth, we aim to tell the stories, struggles, successes, and day-to-day operations of business professionals and entrepreneurs.
But we're more than just stories. We are your local partners in all things digital marketing.
So if you or anyone you know has an entrepreneurial story that deserves to be told,
or if you're looking for a local partner that's committed to your business's success, look for Building the Dream Duluth.
We are at the 2-minute warning. And we, again, got word, a 13-point Iowa lead with less than 30 seconds to go in Kansas City. Here, the Lunkers have it 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Pass nearly picked off. Mason almost had his third, but he ran into his own man that knocked it free. There were two going for that interception. Mason probably had the best angle, but it got knocked away. And it'll be now 3rd and 10 from the 14 of the Harbor Monsters. Brown steps around a would-be tackler and throws it out of play. Intended in the direction of Kelly in the far corner. Henry Piget there on coverage. I also believe Javante Haynes was there. 4th and 10 from the 14 of the Harbor Monsters. 4th and 10. Again, the clock inside of the 2-minute warning does stop on an incomplete pass. Brown, quick pass, bad pass, and it goes over on downs. The Harbor Monsters will take it over. 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And it looks like it'll be championship football here at the Deck next Saturday, 7 o'clock. DuluthMonsters.com. Go there now and get your tickets. Get your Harbor Monster paraphernalia. Let's paint this arena yellow and blue next week. Clock stop on the incomplete pass, 1:45 remaining. 1st and 10. Correction, 1st and 10, down goes over, Tom. There you go. As Whitlock about to snap.
Offense,
and
number
the
6.
Harbor Monsters
5-yard penalty.
to
First down.
eat as much time as they can. Took too much time. 1st and 15 now from their own 9. 1:45. Man in motion, and I think it's the Harbor Monsters.
Offense, number 8. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Penalty called against the Harbor Monster. Javante Haynes was the man in motion. So it'll be 1st and 20 back at the 4-yard line. Just for the records. From the 4, Whitlock. Back to Javante. Now Brockman, leaping catch inside the 20-yard line between the 15 and the 20. Leaping catch of the high pass by Jarvey Flowers. It's 2nd down. Ball is at the 16, a pickup of 12. It's 2nd down, 8 yards to go. 2nd and 8. 2-man backfield, pitch back. That's Brockman, retreats to the end zone, completes it along the far side. McAllister to the 5, leaps by one tackler, stays on his feet, and dives for the goal line, but they say he's down at about the 1-yard line. McAllister all the way to the 2. 32 yards. 1st and goal, a Menardi Lumber first down. 1st and goal, throw incomplete. In and out of the hands, just inside the goal line. In and out of the hands of Javante Haynes. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the Lunkers 2. Stopping the clock with 25.5 seconds remaining. 50-18. McAllister, short man in the formation. Back to Brockman. He pitches it. Brockman scurries out of trouble. Comes back near side. Penalty marker down. He takes it to the end zone. But this one's going to come back.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense number 6. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
McAllister with a blind side block. It'll be 2nd and goal as the ball goes back to the 17-yard line, a 15-yard penalty. 15 seconds left, folks. We will, by all accounts, be here 6:50 on the radio. The Arena League video at 7. Pitch back, rambling from the 15 to the 10 to the 5 into the end zone. Deron Maxwell. And guess what? There is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense number 8. 15-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That was on Javante Haynes. It'll be 2nd and goal So it goes from the 17. And they still have it at the 17.
Duluth.
Oh, Duluth will take a timeout and savor this with 5.6 seconds remaining. KJ Whitlock celebrating. They're celebrating in the stands here at the deck.
The Woo just beat the Goats. So what does that mean? The championship game is going to be right.
Yep, it's over. Iowa wins it. The crowd reacts. Iowa pulls off the biggest upset in the league this year, 59-58. Oh my goodness. 59-58. A missed extra point at the end by Kansas City. Otherwise it would have gone to overtime. Wow. And taking a knee after the snap. That's it. 3 zeros on the board. Let's welcome Iowa into town next week and show them some monster hospitality. The final score, Harbor Monsters win 50-18. They celebrate on the field. Owner Brett Labrie celebrates. The coaching staff, Tony O'Neill there in the middle. They shake hands with the Lunkers. And get ready for the Iowa Woo here next Saturday night. How sweet it is. How sweet for Tony O'Neill and the coaching staff. Just sweet, sweet, sweet. Back with the post game coming up after this timeout.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast. We got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Has your roof seen better days? Did harsh winter weather cause ice damage? Look no further than Peralt Construction for all your roofing needs. With their expertise in all roof types from asphalt to metal, they can provide the solutions you require. Prepare your home for whatever nature has in store. Don't wait any longer. Let Peralt Construction replace your roof today, ensuring the beauty and protection of your home for years to come. Give Peralt Construction a call at 218-723-8477 and schedule a free in-home consultation.
Your journey to a healthier and more relaxed you starts with a new Setri Barrel sauna for your home or cabin. Handcrafted in northern Minnesota with locally sourced cedar wood, our 45 years of carpentry experience has raised the bar for sauna quality so you enjoy meticulous craftsmanship, durability, and attention to details your family will appreciate. Models from 6x6 to 7x12. See the full lineup and learn more at setribarrelsaunas.com.
Stop by Duluth Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade by the mall. Our buffet is stocked with a variety of delicious pizza that you can choose from. We also got fried chicken, dessert, and even a salad bar. After some food and smiles, hit up our large arcade. Win some tickets that you can cash in or save for later. Pizza Ranch also offers fundraising opportunities for nonprofits, as well as catering for your events.
Football's back. Time to call J3 for your home, auto, business, life, and health.
We're a locally owned, independent auto owners insurance agency with lots of experience.
Call J3.
Want to work with professional, hardworking, fun people?
Call J3 now.
Able to kill it off. Well, as we learn from Kansas City did pull within one. 59-58, missed a point after, but Iowa then got the ball on the throw-off and ran out the clock. 59-58, Iowa. Don't take them lightly. First of all, they've won here. Their regular season win was here. And I guarantee you, both of these teams are going to be seriously pumped up for all the marbles. Oh, and by the way, a pretty nice big trophy, too, that will go to the first Arena League champion. Well, the Harbor Monsters, as turned out, took the lead. They went 5 plays and out, but then on the very first play for the Lunkers, as we go to some of the highlights on this one here. This is the Lunkers. The pass tipped in the air, intercepted by Mason. And just 4 minutes into the game, we'll watch it from ground level. The 2-pointer no good, a 6-0 lead. Then Harbor Monsters late in the first quarter. Here is Hassan Brockman. Slides in there for the score. A 12-yard run made it 12-0 with just a couple of seconds left in the quarter. On into the second quarter. There's a great pass breakup right there. The nice breakup on the play by Javante Haynes. Watch it again. Knocks it away from Matt Rush. In the second quarter. Pass to the near side. There's Felder. Felder pulled down from behind. Nice tackle by Tobias Little. But then Javante comes back. He can run with it, and he does. 6-yard run. And Strong with the point after made it 19-0. There is the point after by Mo. 7:44 to go first half. 19-0. Then Lunkers have it with Brown. It's tipped in the air, intercepted by Wenzel. Wenzel, the second interception of the night. That was on a 3rd and goal. Now a long throw here. And another pick, this one by Mason. His second, 3rd of the night. Monsters come out. Long pass, caught in the corner. Touchdown by Flowers. Flowers with the touchdown made it 25-6 at halftime. It was 25-12 when in the third quarter, wide open in the corner. That's Felder, 23-yard touchdown, 31-12, 7:28 remaining. Fourth quarter, Felder takes it in for the score. And that made it 38-12. McAllister with the point after. There's McAllister, the point after. After another interception by Mason. There's the point after. McAllister in the corner. 38-12. No, that's the 1-yard reception. 44-12. Now here is the long run on the play to the far side. That by Mason. Now on the long run here, all the way, Brockman for the score, 34 yards, 50-18. Watch it from ground level. Brockman directing blockers, gets a block, and takes it all the way, 34 yards. Final score of the game. Watch this play, though, as back inside, that's Brockman again. Quick pass, far side, and it's taken all the way down by McAllister, 32 yards to the 1, and from there, the Harbor Monsters ran out the clock. Watch that one again, as Brockman, who can run, who can throw. And there, taking it all the way, Ladarian McAllister. Hurdles, thinking he was going to get in, stretched out, thought he'd get it in, but they ruled him down at the 1, but that would be it tonight. 50-18, the final. Iowa comes to town, 59-58, upset winners over once beaten Kansas City. And so the team with 1 win goes to the championship in Iowa. The team with 1 loss doesn't make it. So while they celebrate down on the field, we'll remind you, on radio, we'll be on the air with you next Saturday night at 6:50 on 560 AM, 106.5 FM, the Northland Fan. And we'll also be on the Arena League YouTube channel. Our executive producer, Craig Morrissey. I'm Tom Stalker. Thanks for being with us. Championship Saturday is coming up. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.